Never mind who you thought I was. I'm Rick James, bitch.
The one and only, the original.
Illastr8 Radio now.
I was born by the river. I was shaking that ass, bending over, popping pistol. I was making that cash. Bring that ass here, boy. Turn it up. Fuck you, man.
Yeah. Welcome. Oh. you want me to go? Okay. Welcome to another episode at Illastr8 Radio. It is Women Crush Wednesdays, and we are here back with a great show for you all today. But before I get into all the details, y'all already know we got to take care at home first. Make sure y'all are tuning in with us on every platform. We are currently live on Twitch, YouTube, WEMS Radio. All you have to do is click the live link and we're right there for you. If you missed our last episode last week or the previous weeks before, make sure you check us out on 7 On Demand on that Roku TV. Yes, we are definitely on a loop. And how y'all ladies, beautiful ladies, doing? What's up, T Gray?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm a little tired. I was a little irked today, but I'm doing better now. Doing better now. Well, I'll go on stiletto. You're good.
I'll go on, baby. I'm chilling.
So right before we look, my cup empty. I keep telling my son, bring me some more sorrow. Me need some more sorrow, cause look, I need to make sure I'm good for the rest of the show. So we have an awesome show for y'all tonight. We got Maddox of Foreign Labor. He will be joining us later. I'm super excited to have him on so we can get into all the tea. And because Illastr8 ladies was in the building this weekend cutting up in Brooklyn, New York. It was lit. So y'all make sure y'all stay around that. That's going to be the second half of the show. And I'm going to go ahead and get right into Just My Luck. It is just my luck that I had to learn the hard way, learning when to walk away, learning to when to walk away from situations that may not be feeding you, learn to walk away from situations that may be fueling you not in the sense of watering you and making you feel whole, but feeling that fire and that desire for you to spaz on somebody's ass real the fuck quick. Okay, learn to walk away. Not everyone deserves that energy. And I try to have perspective and glass half full, but sometimes that shit is really, really hard to do when you're triggered. Okay, so these are a couple of things that I did to kind of like give yourself a day or two before responding to something that will piss you off right away. Sometimes not in the moment. It's hard to do that. And if you can't hold it, I suggest walking away, letting them know, like, respectfully, this is making me super upset. I can't really communicate the way that I want to. Allow me to walk away. In situations of being ignored or somebody ghosting you or something like that, or not responding to a message, because one thing is for sure, I hate being ignored. Definitely pet peeve of mine. I just cut people off because of that. However, I'll give yourself some time to actually think with clarity, get out your feelings, and don't take it personal, because sometimes people are genuinely going through things. So try to have perspective when it comes to that. Take deep breaths, count to 10, have a journal, write things down. But if you know that what you're about to say out your mouth is going to hit left, shut up right and let it go. Feel what you want to feel, of course. But try not to explode during that feeling, because I'm telling you, I was this close to losing some shit. Okay? This close to blocking a lot of people. But then I realized that it was something internal, and I thought inner, then outer. And that is it for Just My Luck. Inner, outer, inner, outer, inner, outer. Yes, happy Wednesday. How you doing, T Gray? What you got?
I'm good, you guys. We're going to jump right into the love and so today's love and, you guys, I'm going to try to make it quick. I don't know how well that's going to work, but it's love and continue to be you. You guys do what the sign says, you guys. I see a lot of people lately friends of mine who are really all over this country are starting to have this in their backgrounds. And I'm like, dang, y'all on the same wavelength that I am. But I wanted to just focus on it for a minute for the people who've never seen it or who don't own it themselves, to just kind of take account for what it says. It says to live the life you've always dreamed of. Be fearless in the face of adversity. Never stop learning. Use your imagination whenever possible. Recognize the beauty that surrounds you. Remember where you come from, but never lose sight of where you're going. And of course, as highlighted, be you. This is something simple that I use, you guys, to kind of keep me grounded, to kind of keep me focused. When we're out here grinding, we're out here making our way, we're out here building, doing whatever it is that we do, sometimes we can often lose sight of ourselves. Sometimes we get so wrapped up into being what society says is right, what social media tells us is acceptable, what the people around us shape and mold us into be. And a lot of times we get lost and we lose ourselves. We forget to just be us. Be the you that got you to the point that you are. Be the you that got you to your level of success or your level of notoriety or whatever it is that you started with that's pushed you and catapulted you into where you are. Never lose sight of where you come from, you guys. Never lose sight of where you're going. Never lose sight of how important your imagination is, because that's one thing that a lot of people don't look at it this way, but that's one thing motherfuckers can just straight up snatch from you. You forget to dream. You forgot what your dream was. You forget to imagine how fantastic things will be once you reach that dream, because now you have all these other outside entities influence over what you do, how you do, what your dream is, what your dream should be. So that's just my 2 cents for you all today, you guys. Remember to love yourself, but remember to always be you in the process.
Wow. Lucky, you're muted.
I think I muted myself because I just want to make sure you didn't hear me in the background shuffling through papers and stuff. But yeah, when you say be you, I love to say that. Be you is like create your own universe. And I feel like that's what you stands for, literally your own universe. So beautiful message. That's what we give it now for 2022. Oh shit. Let me not knock stuff over. Be you. Awesome. All right. So we gonna get right into our spit that ish. Yes. Okay, so Tyson Fury says the best way for success is to masturbate. That is the key to success. He's saying that excessive masturbation pretty much has strengthened. That is his core value in his training. How weird is that? But again, they're different. He said, I put most of my success down to masturbation. And get this, y'all, 7 times a day.
Yep.
7 times a day, though. I guess lucky number 7, but 7?
That's a lot. That's a lot.
That's a little excessive.
First off, I don't ever want to be hit with his right hand. Never. But no, strong arm to the max. That's angry. That's angry. But he says that he does it to keep his testosterone pumping, which is something that is needed in the boxing ring. Your level of aggression, your energy, all those things. I'm not a man, clearly. So I feel like it might be 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other, because don't you get tired? I don't know. Like, I need a man on here to kind of break down.
I mean, if he's working out all the time,
that's too much.
But you know the little machine, the little hand joint that straightens the muscles. I'm sure he probably like this every day.
But why he
now
he gonna be
does he rotate hands?
He probably rotates. He has to, because one would be excessive, right?
Nobody gonna want to touch him after that. They can be like, oh.
Nobody's ever shaking his hand again in life. I swear to God.
No, people are still gonna shake his hand because everybody masturbates. So it's gonna be.
I don't touch people's hands right now for that same reason. I don't never know what you did in that bathroom before you came out here and touched my hand. I
Yeah.
don't
I
never
mean, I
know.
wash my hands thoroughly after coming out the bathroom, though. I make sure.
No, but dudes and
That's
non-melanated don't
Oh,
like to.
so one of our viewers pretty much said less release increases the inner animal, and
it.
that's just for Hugh.
But
Okay,
that's
this
less release if you don't ejaculate. So
that's semen
maybe
retention.
we should call this nigga up and be like, well, what about that part? Because if you ejaculate at the end of the masturbation, then you're not holding on to any energy, that you're not using it in its right purpose if you ejaculate. Now, just because he said he masturbate don't mean he busts. But either way it goes, either somebody in the ring is getting fucked up, or whatever woman he gets to for that eighth, she ain't got shit coming. That bitch gonna die.
He's gonna
He
die.
out here
He's
killing
gonna die.
bitches. See,
Or
don't
or
focus on the
or
fight. He's a murderer.
yes, long time murder. I see it. But yeah, I just feel like he's different. He's not of melanin or carbon created anything. So for us, our men, semen retention is a beautiful thing. It actually does strengthen you. It has a lot of health benefits and everything as far as that goes, right? And not only to mention, you make it about us and you're pleasing us. So that's the beautiful thing in it all. Hello. But for him, it might actually work because I'm not trying to be funny. This is a scientific fact. This is not thoughts of Illustrate Radio, but there is a little bit of barbaric energy in that type of mankind creature, So it's just different. I hope I said that right without trying to be like.
Okay.
Anyway, moving on. So y'all know last week we pretty much talked about how Paid in Full will be back in full effect, and we were looking excited to that. So I guess a couple of the fans were pretty much like, is Paid in Full going to bring back the regular team? And Dame Dash said, these motherfuckers is too old. It's like, no, he didn't say it like that. But in so many words, he said, they're too old. And no, they will not be coming back. It will be a whole new team. And they already started filming in New Jersey. So that should be pretty good. And he said, if this is what happens after they put out all that work on the street and somebody had to get the money back. So pretty much it was like, it's going to be like the up and coming youngins. I don't know if somebody had a son. I feel like it's going to be some kind of spinoff. Somebody had a kid.
That. No.
And they pretty much raised him to be like, because I feel like Ace and the other girl, they was going in heavy. So anything could have produced from them actually being interactive with each other on a regular basis. So I'm excited to see that. But he said that you'll see the perspective again of all the stick-up kids and other little hood stories that weren't really told along the way and from other people's perspectives, not just from the hustler view. So I look forward to that. I don't know. Were you expecting to see the staff? I mean, everybody come back, or I want to see an appearance at least.
I just don't feel like it needs to be touched. That's just my opinion. It told the story thoroughly. It explained who and what, and we end up falling in love with those characters. Now to redo the whole movie is like, you know what I'm saying, taking away part of our childhood, because I grew up on Paid in Full. So now it's like, now y'all redoing it. And now I got my son loving the first one. Now he got to see the second one, be like, oh, now this me and my squad and how we. And I'm just like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying I won't watch it. I'm just saying I'm not looking forward to it.
I feel like anytime you have a sequel, there's always a challenge from the first movie.
Right.
Especially when you have a movie that's hood classic. I agree with you though, Stiletto. Some of these classics really shouldn't be touched. Some of them need to just be left alone. But if this new squad, if these new younger cats can really pull this off and make it a fantastic movie, then it would be definitely a generational classic for those who came after us. So I look forward to seeing it. I hope it stands up. I hope it's not dumbed down, watered down, B-type. Y'all know how movies used to be straight to video. Like, I hope it's not that hype.
It's not giving it.
I hope they do it justice. It's other hood classics that they made sequels of that I feel like didn't necessarily do justice to the first one. But it's a challenge 20 years later, 30 years later, it's a challenge. So definitely I look forward to it. And I just hope that they do a good job.
Well, we gonna see, you know what I'm saying? Talking about creating theatrical movies and shit. Megan is definitely going to be giving us some virtual reality. No, we're not talking about Jim Jones and Off-White just yet, but Megan Jones is definitely going to give us a 4D or 3D concert because she wants to bring something up and close enough to her fans. Respectfully, I get it. She wants to do something different. It's going to be, it says, Enter the Hodiverse Concert, a reality concert series that will span over 10 U.S. cities starting in April and ending in July. Mind you, DC is June 23rd to the 26th, if you're interested in seeing it at all.
Listen, we just want to know, did Tori really shoot you or what? Like, give me that.
It came out that he didn't do it. I'm not really excited to see her. I think that this is like, I don't know what kind of, I feel like she's just trying to get some kind of something before everybody realize
that she lied.
Yeah, and I wouldn't even feel as though that she lied, because again, if you are feeling strongly about something, right, and that is your perspective, you can literally feel like that is your truth. So I'm not saying that she lied. In the heat of the moment, in car accidents, when our adrenaline is pumping, we forget or we misconstrue things. But again, who are you going to trust outside of you? No one. I'm going to trust myself. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I understand that she thought that that was her truth. So I'm not even wronging her.
Hold up. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me just wrap my mind around what you just said. You're saying that you understand that it was her truth that he shot her in the foot.
No, I'm saying that I understand that it was her truth to tell whatever she felt in that moment, because everything can happen so fast with adrenaline. If you're not clear cut on views, you're going to only believe in yourself. And that's any person. Because
so
unless you have a video,
3 people in the car, right? Mm-hmm. Her, old boy, her best friend. Mm-hmm. Now she didn't shoot herself, so that only leaves 2 motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm. And it can't be the driver. So
why can't it be the driver? When she in the front seat, then she gets shot on her right foot in the front seat.
Oh, I thought the third person. So whenever you say,
talk about it.
Who shot her in the foot? Who shot the girl?
Well, it came back pretty much. I noticed off topic. It came back that pretty much Tory Lanez, his prints weren't on the gun, so they have no conclusive evidence that it was him.
His prints not being on the gun don't mean he ain't shoot her in the foot. It's 2 other people in the car. Somebody wiped that gun off. Now, who shot her for real?
We don't know.
Her truth. No, it is her truth.
So I'm not going to throw accusations out there, but Tony's in the clear. Tory's in the clear. Tory Lanez is in the clear. He's good. So again, this is just how the truth goes. There's two sides, and then there's actually what happened.
Of course.
You know, when you're in your feelings or your emotions, even in arguments, you ever had an argument with somebody and said some shit, didn't really remember the order that you said it in, but you can't really you can't really pinpoint all the details.
I feel like being shot kind of.
No, because I still don't know who shot me, and I actually probably saw who shot me. I was shot before too.
How many people were there? Was it 3 people?
No,
and you ruled yourself out. It
wasn't 3 people, but it was like
it was a lot of motherfuckers, right?
Yeah.
People all around, right? That's different from in the car, 3 people, nobody.
But I couldn't even tell you how it happened because I don't remember getting shot.
What? That's crazy as fuck. Okay,
I didn't get shot. Okay, so I got shot. I didn't feel it right away. Because in the heat of the moment, adrenaline was kicking in. So as I was running, this is probably 10 minutes after we left the park, but I'm running because we trying to run to the car. 10 minutes, I just feel like it just started to get hot. Like my whole leg felt like it was on fire. Like it was like growing from my calf all the way up. So I'm feeling. I'm like, I don't feel no hole. Like no hole where it's visible. And I still got these jeans to this day. That's crazy that I mentioned that, right? So anyway, next thing you know, I feel cold blood just coming down my leg. And then I realized I was shot. Yep, had to go to the hospital.
Sitting still in the car with no excitement.
No, we didn't get to the car yet. I started feeling this as we still running. I'm feeling like my
But
leg
see,
getting
that's
hot.
why your truth could be somebody shot me and I probably looked them in their face. That's your truth. That makes sense because you in there. It's a lot of people. You probably did see the person. It happened, but you don't know who. It's a lot of people. That makes sense. That makes sense to me. But me, you, Stiletto sitting in the car, bitch. We just left the party. Even if I'm on Stiletto while you pull my ponytail off, bitch. Even if I'm on that. My adrenaline is not so hyped that I don't know who shot me.
Wait
I
a
feel
damn
like
minute.
the three of them are adults. Now, granted, they're stars, whatever, socialites. The other girls are socialites. Come on, y'all. Y'all grown.
I'm not drinking wine with y'all no more
come on.
because I don't know what the fuck just happened. What the hell?
But anyway, Megan, I wish you good luck on your concert. Okay, good luck with
And I'm
that.
not paying to see Megan Thee
I'm not
Stallion
paying to see you in the
reality.
movie theater. I'm not
I'm
paying to see you right now because you don't
I
even have
can
that
see
many
her
hits
whole ass
for
for
me to
free on
really want to be
Instagram.
like,
Lucky
oh, let
just
me get
said
my.
she got shot, y'all. That we just
I mean, she all right.
I'm here now. I'm here.
She
When
just
I got shot, it was a long time ago,
story.
man. I was a youngin' when I got shot. I ain't. Yeah. And it wasn't like somebody shot me because it was me. They shot me because they was shooting at somebody else, and I just happened to be in the way.
Well, let's just thank the Lord that you're here in one piece.
Yeah, I'm here, man.
healthy.
I'm here. And my cousin is straight, and we all alive to this day. It's good. So now we could get into the runway since we're talking about fashion, and we're gonna get into real fashion in our second half. Rest in peace, Virgil. Jim Jones was very much excited about starring in the runway for Off-White in Paris Fashion Week. He actually looked pretty decent. He went on a live and he was talking about his nails getting manicured and really feeling like a king and being pampered. And I feel like they put that glass face on him. You know that glass face that they do with and make your skin look like it's clear, because he was giving me like clear glass skin vibes. I don't know if he went and saw an esthetician before, but he was doing a damn thing. So he was super excited about that. He said he got the stamp of approval from Kanye West to do his first walk ever on the runway. Ye posted an image of the Harlem representative at Paris Fashion Week with a black heart emoji. Jim joked about him taking his next steps in the industry modeling for Yeezy. I think this could be a good look. You know, I'm modeling now at Kanye posted me. That's what he made the caption. Yee, if you ever need me for your model, next up is Yeezy. Drop, I'm here. You can hit me, hit my agent and all of that shit, because you know Jim about his coins and he want all his money. So yeah, and yeah, he's super proud. He was super saying like, you know, you're setting trends and you're doing a damn thing, and I love it. Lucky, aka 50. I ain't 50. I ain't get shot 5 times. Once. Okay? Dang. Once. So let me see if I can get, because I want to make sure our second half. Stiletto, are you ready to give us a mix?
Yeah, I'm ready when you are.
Okay, cool. Well, Stiletto gonna take us out, and when we come back, we're gonna make sure that we have Foreign Labor in the building, because he is on right now. Woo, woo, woo. Foreign Labor CEO of Foreign Labor, Maddox. I'm super happy to have you on. Stiletto, take us out. Give us something to come back in strong too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, DJ. Hey, Stiletto. Watch that.
Yeah. We going into our second half. You already know what it is.
I know everybody run a reel. Watch your pussy there. Them a cap while you dead. Them a pussy friend. No matter what you do, them say you never do for that. You know real. Me say what you want do yesterday. Me no want none of them pussy there for real. I be a bad man thing I go on lately. Me by the beam of them start don't shake it. No a long time them a pre-man need it. When you did broke, you and everybody alright. Start make little money now I be a fight. The same amount you a feed you be a buy. Them friendship a silicone, be a class. I'm about $100 million. But a girl in her mouth like a sharp down. Father gotta say them even know that. The gun them on me buy me not only for back. The place I run nice, me not hat it up up. So just above it cool and I give me tough chat. I better say them see the road and afraid we touch that. No Some man now want fame out of the top shop, man in the front of the bleed. Some in the house back. I'm a tough sharp than I just anyhow we. Tell I get breed. Boy, bricks and bricks that me need. Buy anything we need. Fly anywhere we need. Go bricks, I just anyhow we. Tell I get breed. Boy, bricks and bricks that me need. Buy anything we need. Fly anywhere we need. Go bricks, why I go now. Bad mind, wickedness, the days when you could have find. I clean when me want to kiss in your punchline. On your bad mind, so glasses boy, on your bad mind, so and your friend them go. Carry those boy when the fuck you go down. Can't live like you live no there. Make money straight. Say she said no, your pussy, yeah. No, I'm a dog and a rookie, yeah. I wish you walk to me, yeah. Gun for my belly, me no booming, yeah. Every sound drop trend, yeah. I'm in a span, yeah. Listen, nobody clean language. When I'm a dad, I'm a marine RG. I'm a
we gonna rock out, then we gonna have medics come in. You already know what's on. Let's get it.
Hey. Blue Gansy. Christian and Japan tea. I am sang with my Japan key. Fuck Maya and the auntie. Damn, and I kiss.
Yeah. And we gonna keep the vibe going. You know what it is. Some DJs.
Can't tell me ever begging, I know my style. Like put me Kyle to him out, we flop that. Hear me have me when I'm money, hear me got that. Oh oh, oh oh. And as me step in, every girl I feel like chat. Can't chat to my face, only behind back. Some girl I walk for them one, just be mine, man. That's a no no. Oh oh oh. Me no depend on nobody because me have me money. Can't tell me how to spend it 'cause I feel me money. No depend on nobody because me have me money. Can't tell me how to spend it 'cause I feel me money. Independent girl. Real number one trending, girl. Now we check when we spending, girl. How we gonna lose, how we moving, girl.
The good thing, when we do low, me have to wear the good thing then. The good clothes and the good shoes then.
Yeah.
Good chain and the good ring then. Me shopping at the mall at the good store then. My car when me drive at the good car then. No chicken head that is a good girl then. Pretty face with the good shape then. Me no bun bush weed that is a good job. Come to the girl that tell me say me well that. Artist thing in the streets and I me say that. Everything when me put on them put it to look with the time Jimmy to Italy and Balenciaga. Some say them a god, me a god. Every month they be getting a new that them a be the king. Every day is love me to put it up. Watch out now. Man grew up on the badness from a flare it up. Girl in the front seat of the beamer, so me change gear it up. I bag of money there, so fi share it up. Ravens, Steve, I'm rolling on. I love a nice street, jump out, IG, blind me, go get a grand bag. Every girl I feel straight up, tap her running straight. She want run with bad man, girl I say we clear it. You know hear me. Some boys say them bad like me, man, tell them nearly. Yo, we just a brave and a black come money, no. Tell her wine for the boss, they cut them shots and a bubble, no. And me fuck and a be a hard liquor. She a tell the you want me call me for you know. Me just a brave and a black come money, no.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. I ain't gonna hold y'all that little short mix. Check. Alright, ladies. Y'all ready?
Yeah, we here. Oh, okay. We ain't give her a second. Look, my bad.
I'm here.
Okay, so we are welcoming our guest, CEO, foreign labor, self-taught fashion boss. We just covered his show. It was lit this weekend. Welcome in, Maddox.
Yo.
Oh,
Hey.
Okay, we see you in the background. My man came in looking swaggy.
I'm all right right now. I'm a little hot in this room, but I'm good.
Foreign labor's finest. So, welcome to our show.
Having me.
Yeah, we're excited to have you.
But are you gonna make him introduce himself? He gotta introduce himself.
I am gonna make him introduce himself. I'm gonna say, look, I'm about to say, welcome to our show. Okay, now tell us who you are, because I gave you a dope introduction too, but I just feel like you could really put some justice to it. So give us some info about you, where you from, all of that.
I know thug I'm playing. I'm a designer. I'm CEO Dance Matters of Foreign Labor Clothing Line. I'm located in Brooklyn, East New York, and that's basically what I gotta say for now.
So okay.
Can't hear
All
me?
right, so
I
You said
gotta
what?
add to that. He's also one of the original members of Ground Zero, which is one of the biggest dancing groups in New York that has been standing
I couldn't see.
from look how long.
I did not
he
know.
didn't even realize
Yeah,
it was
now-
Like, I know him before
Yeah, I
he
realized
started
it, yeah.
this whole movement. So let's be clear.
That's a fact.
Let's
That's a
add
fact.
that to your resume
Mhm.
because that's a big deal. Don't
All right,
ever
no.
forget it because we came from somewhere. All right. Hi,
Fact. What's going on, y'all? That's a fact. Dance Matters of Ground Zero dancers first. That's a fact. That's definitely a fact.
Love to hear it. So, how did you get started?
Is it
Like,
me or a delay going on?
It's a
a-
delay.
It's
It's
going
a
to be a
delay.
slight delay. Okay. So, tell us how you actually got started. What made you pick up a needle?
Trying to find clothes that I couldn't find, basically. Like trying to go shopping in New York and try to be different from everybody else. Sometimes it's kind of harder to do that. So enough was enough. I got tired of like the whole Brooklyn. I got tired of that shit. Pardon my language, but I got tired of it.
No, you're good. You're
I
good.
picked up a needle and try to make my clothes different. All right.
So in that process of making your clothes different and then growing to be able to have your clothing on superstars, what was that feeling? And then what was that process in making that happen?
How it started was from a simple DM. Usually when I post my stuff, people would tag celebrities under my post, but a lot of them don't really reply back. So I actually know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to tag myself like, under the post. They just comment and see if it works. So, for example, Mark Shumpert, a couple years back, I comment and I asked him like, "Yo, when can I send you a package?" And then I'm like, he ain't gonna reply back. I look at my phone and I get a DM, and he put the looking eyes in my DM. I thought, oh wow, Shumpert's a real dude. So Shump hit me up, wanted a jacket. I made him one before. He wore it, but never really posted it. But I like 2017 days. So I mean, all right, whatever. Cool, that's cool. But leading to now, it's like when I hit him up, he replies back faster. That's how he got the Mirror Collection jacket. Because he liked that jacket and he's like, I want that one. And he also told me to make him one for another person. I can't mention it yet until she wears it, but I guess it's a given. You know what I'm saying? But when she wears it, that's when I talk about it. But that and that's how I got into the celebrities back through Instagram.
Wow.
That's really lit. And New York is such an eclectic place to meet so many different people. Tell us about some of the guests that were actually at your event, because you had some stylists in there, some celebrity stylists. I know Dupree was supposed to be there as well, because that's like your boy, and he's a celebrity fashion stylist as well, and somebody who supports you wholeheartedly. What is it like being in New York with all of those different people and having that network like right there to accessible and actually accessing it? Because I feel like people have it in their backyard, but they don't really use it.
That was my boy. I couldn't hear what you said.
Dupree, isn't that the stylist Dupree? I think not the artist. So we know. I know it's okay. No, all right, cool. Say that. But anyway, along with just tapping into your network, tapping into your network in general, because you did have there was a performer named Dupree. He was there as well.
Hold on. That's why I was clearing that part up, because people is Zoe Dupree is a stylist. That's my boy.
Yeah, there's the stylist, and then there's the artist.
But no, he don't go by Dupree. It's Zoe Dupree, and then one is go by Dupree.
Okay.
We said Dupree, it threw me off. I'm like, the artist, that's stylist, and not my boy. I know who he is, but we're not like buddy. The Zoe Dupree, but they call him Zoe for short. Zoe is the one that I'm really cool with. That's
what I was talking about. Who's based in Atlanta?
Yeah, but he wasn't at the show. He was supposed to come through, but he wasn't there. But London was there. I got Charlie Baltimore's daughter, Siani. She came through the building. There's a few more others I can't remember on the top of the head right now. Some people that I didn't bring through, the other people that Roxy brought through, like Janansky from Love and Hip Hop. She was in there, but she came on behalf of Roxy Lazama, the girl who did the show with me. But it's more, but I can't remember right now off the top of my head because I'm not.
No.
Some people kind of go ahead.
No, but I say, but you definitely tap into your network, and I love that. The fact that you utilize everyone around you and you all grow together. So it was a beautiful show. It was a great thing to see. Can you give us any, well, since I didn't get to get that question answered, can you give us any insight about the show and how it came together? And yeah, I'm just going to keep it right there. How the show came together and how all the steps it took to get there. Yeah, you know I was going to come forward.
Yeah.
Put my mic up real quick.
All right, now how the show came together, right? It came together because me and Roxy Lazama, we both was friends like over 10 years when she was doing her modeling thing, and I was the designer. So she's starting to get into the designer field more. Like at that time, like she was like just stepping in and out, in and out, in and out. So I used to encourage her, like, yo, listen, you got talent. You should really work on your craft. Like me, I'm doing it every single day. You got, because she actually do have talent. I can't lie. She have talent. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, I try to make her get more serious into that. So me and her and my other homeboy, John, Adrian Burns, have his own clothing line as well, but his real name is John. Us three was supposed to have a show together before he moved back to Ohio. So that's about like 2 years ago. We were supposed to have all three of our shows together, but he moved last year. So, you know, when COVID hit, that put like a big dent in plans because in New York we couldn't do anything. So 2021 venues had all kind of limits, and some venues were still closed down. But when they opened the venues up, they had a lot of limits going on. So me and her was supposed to have our show from back then, like from a couple of years. So this year, 2022, she called my phone like, listen, let's do a show together. It's about time. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, let's do it. But what surprised me, she wanted to have it in a short period of time. She wanted to have it in February 20th to be exact. I said that's too close. Like we already like January 15th. No, I mean January 10th. That's too close. But we worked it out, and I pushed it back a week later, and we made it happen.
So in that week, you had time to thump out 2 collections and your own personal shit the night before. Talk to the audience a bit about your collections. You guys, if you didn't see it, is absolutely fantastic. Check my page, check Lucky's page to kind of get recaps. Your first line is animal print based. The second line is more futuristic, the mirror based, and then you threw together your own shit the night before, also with the animal print and the flowers and stuff like that. Tell us a little bit about these collections and what they mean for you and for your brand.
So, leading up to the show, right? Because my mind, I don't sleep at night. I watch a lot of documentaries, a lot of cartoons, anime, things like that. So whatever pops in my mind at that moment, life just takes its energy on me, and then the magic happens basically. So coming to this fashion show, I already had wanted to do a whole mirror collection because I made 2 jackets before in Fashion Week 2019 at the end of the year. So, no, I mean 2020 in the beginning of the year. I made the mirror jacket, but like I said, COVID hit, so I couldn't do my collection. So I just sat on it for a while. But this time going around for the fashion show, I may know it'll be fire if I do a whole zoo thing come up. When I first started doing foreign labor, I lucky, I was dealing with a whole bunch of animal prints everywhere, just mixed up everywhere. So now that I'm better at my craft, I wanted to bring it to life more subtle, more neat. So I brought it back to life, more neat and more subtle. And then I also, like you said, futuristic type of thing. So I went with the mirror thing from 2 years ago. Now I can basically bring it to life. So my collection was to have 20 outfits, like a real zoo, like cow, fish, everything, in one collection, and then one futuristic dedicated to my mother. So that's why I had this show on my mother's birthday in honor of my mother, and also the mirror print, a reflection. You get what I'm saying? It was a theme.
Yeah. Oh, that's
unfortunately the theme song got messed up. Unfortunately, because some mix up, and my song didn't play. But it was called Mirrors by do the name again? Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake.
You know what I'm saying? But it's been like a reflection type of thing. But yeah. And they played my song earlier because it was a mix up between me and the lady at the show. But it's all good. It still came out fire. Show was still shut down by me.
Yeah, it was. Yes, that you definitely did. I was saying, like,
thank
you closing out the show. Oh shit, I forgot that my phone was still even on. Oh my goodness, my bad, y'all. I'm sorry. You closing out the show ended up being like really explosive. How did you come up with the concept to, like, first of all, the setup? I love the setup. It was giving me Fendi Fashion Week vibes because I was feeling that. And then how did you come up with, because you did some futuristic shit. You came out the elevator, then you was going around. That takes a lot of thought and choreography process because that was definitely unexpected. So you closing out the show was a beautiful thing. It was actually it happened the way it was supposed to happen. No matter what else took place, it was meant to be that way. You did an amazing job. But how did you come up with that concept? Because I don't know where y'all models went. How you get downstairs through the back? That's what, because y'all didn't pass.
What happened was, right, before that fashion show was even there, I went to pay for the venue. The vision popped in my mind because late night I always watch, like I said, I watch like shit that make me get inspired. So I might watch a fashion show, like the runway shows on YouTube, right? So I always dream about having models come out different interests, like come out the crowd, come out the audience. They just things like that just kind of fly and is dope. And I want people to be like, oh, shocked, because I hate basic stuff. I just don't like that. It's boring, it's cliche, and it's corny. So when I first went to the venue to pay for the venue, I said, no, it'd be fire. And I had some come out this room right here, some come out the stairs, and then some come out the elevator. That'd be fire, because it reminded me of, have you ever like watched Lion King Broadway shows, live Lion King Broadway shows? How they have the people in the crowd? I'm about to give you my age. You know that the old Broadway show Cats, and they have cats in the audience. Like, oh, that's kind of crazy. It's kind of hot.
You look real young.
That's the type of thing I like to do.
Oh, you know?
You definitely showed you that because that's older than me, bro. Yeah. I keep forgetting you older than me.
Yeah. So mind you, something like that we wanted to do. So this time around, the show got kind of hectic backstage, and it was just super out of line to the point that it threw me off for a second because I wasn't supposed to even go first. I was supposed to go last always. So now, being that I was supposed to go first, I was not giving up that my last finale piece in my mom's honor. But shit, that was going to happen regardless. But when you got me upset, when my partner got me upset for a minute, I said, "Oh shit, elevator." So I said, and mind you, it wasn't even rehearsed. I just said, "Yo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, come on me." I went to the back exit, came downstairs, called my the models coach, said, "Listen, send them out. Give me a heads up. I'm gonna press the elevator button. I'm gonna send them up. They're gonna come out the other side of the venue through the elevator with ski masks on." She said, "For real? I mean, just trust me. Just trust me."
It was dope.
They were all nervous. Listen, just trust me. I put the button. They heard the crowd. Ooh. I said, "Oh shit." My heart beating fast. I mean, I hope nobody fell. But that's how it happened. And on top of that, I told them, "Listen, when I finish walking, I want y'all all to not go back in the room, stay on the runway, because I'm gonna come out. I'm gonna do a talk with the mic. I want all my models to stand around so that everyone can see the details
Mm-hmm.
and my clothes.
Yeah,
And you killed it. And you killed it.
Yeah, you
Y'all
definitely.
making me mad because I missed all of it.
It was that.
It was a fire show.
I'm gonna watch all the
clips.
clips. Don't worry. But one thing I do want to commend you because I've known you for.
Ground Zero was there too.
I've known you for a very long time. One thing I want to commend you. I'm just really proud of you and your success. And also, I see often that you go around and like subways and things like that. You give to the less fortunate, just like even if it's the coat off your back, anything that you can give. We need more people, more individuals like you that just do those acts of kindness just off the strength, And I know there's a lot of people in our comment section that's asking, how do you get your clothes? How much do they cost?
Yeah, they want to know.
Like that. Because it's important, and designers don't do that, and you do, and I need to make sure that people know like that's just you and something that you do. Mm-hmm. So I need to commend you on that because we need more like you.
Yeah, definitely a super loving person. You already know how I feel about you, Maddox.
Thank you. That's a fact. Thank you. I appreciate it. And you can find me on Instagram, Dance Maddox. That's DanceMattics. And my designer page is Foreign Labor. So it's ForeignLabur.
You are.
Now I'm gonna give the whole homeless thing, right? Because
not homeless.
I used to get
less fortunate.
No, they're homeless people. No, they're really homeless. I'm very literal. So they was homeless. Okay. Less fortunate is all homeless. That's fortunate. So the people are some are less fortunate. I gave away. You're right. Some are, but some are actually living outside. So the point part about it is like I always feel bad for that because that could be any one of us that's like this. It can happen to anybody. So what I used to do is I used to give people stuff like that all the time, money, clothes for free, never recorded it at all. So people always say you like show instead of like to somebody to show it. Once you show it, people will guilt you into doing it. Mm-hmm. Why you gotta show it off for? I'm like, hold on, time out. You say you want proof. I showed you proof. Now you don't want proof? I'm like, listen, how about we start a challenge? Give back to the less fortunate. Because we have all kind of challenges out here that's meaningless. We have all kind of challenges, twerking, and stupid shit like that. But at the end of the day, you could make a challenge and everyone just give a free jacket away to a person less fortunate, or just make that the new challenge. But no one follow me on that challenge at all. But I'm gonna keep giving away every couple months. I'm gonna give back to the people I see out there less fortunate because it was cold too. So yeah.
I've literally seen you give the coat off your back in 2-degree weather myself. Like 2 degrees outside, you're giving your jacket. Yeah,
that's still the one. That's still the one that
I love so much. The puffer jacket. I love it.
Right? I ain't gonna lie. That day was so cold. I had a hoodie underneath, right? So, like, I know each one of y'all in your life is so good that you probably didn't even feel the cold after you did. You so pumped with adrenaline. Yeah. So I was so cold that I didn't realize I was cold. I'm like, yo, I get in the train. I'm like, yo, hold on. I'm defrosting now? What the hell? I started to feel it after a while. I got off the train by Pennsylvania. It's cold out here, yo. But mind you, before that, being that I knew it was cold earlier, my ass pulled out an Uber. That shit said $89, and they bugging. I'm gonna stay on the train then. But like I said, I was freezing. I had no idea I was freezing because I was still thinking about the homeless man who ain't have nothing on him, who was saying he was cold. He was saying, please, y'all. He wasn't even asking for food. He was saying he was cold. And everybody walking past this man, and he was literally freezing. I mean, nah, I can do that. I can do that, man. Like, I can't do that. This guy got on a sweater and a hoodie. He even had that on. So at the end of the day, that would have bothered me when I got home. Like, damn, son, this dude really outside freezing, about 14th Street in a subway pathway when the wind is blowing down the hallway. It's crazy, but God bless him, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I think this is a perfect opportunity to really talk about the name foreign labor and where that came from and what that means to you. You guys, we did a really quick one-on-one. I did and Lucky did with him post show. You guys will certainly see that later. And that is one of the questions that we kind of touched on, but I would love for you to kind of really just dive into what foreign labor means and why it's important.
The concept came up because, and I'm gonna curse. Fuck it. I have a thing, right? I'm African American, right? People hate that I say that. Oh, you American? Oh, you black? I'm like, yo, there's no country called black. I'm sorry. The term African American comes from, you know what I'm saying, the people who lost their way and they need that self-identity. So they came up to African American because lineage was African. I'm not going down into the details of it, but I am what I am. So a lot of African Americans and even a lot of West Indian people, they have a tendency of disrespecting immigrants. White men do it too. And I'm like, why? Immigrants built this nation. This nation is literally built off immigration. Literally. They done died to be over here. They built your cars, built your shirt, your cabinets, everything. Right now, I can pull up my Home Depot right now and find Mexicans waiting to work to build. And them dudes will build your shit and you try to disrespect the Mexicans or Jamaicans or Haitians or Africans. This nation is built off immigration. And it's basically a borrowed country. So my way of my line was to give thanks to the immigrants who helped build this country. And that's the whole cold, honest truth. That's why my logo is two hands like this with a map in it and with a chain around the wrist. It was kind of controversial, but I'm about controversial shit, so.
I love it. I love the message that comes with it, all the way down to the logo and what it really represents.
Mm-hmm.
You're muted.
Appreciate it.
And I'm over here look, I stay doing that because I definitely want to make sure my click clacking and my breathing. I have a lot of quirks, so I just have to make sure that y'all don't really hear me moving around and shuffling and shit like that. But we're all super proud of you. You did it. You said what? I'm out again. What happened? I'm out again.
Asthma or something?
You said what?
Do you have asthma?
No.
My breathe. I'm like, yo, hold on, calm down, man.
I said my quirk because I do stuff like, burp or laugh or giggle. I have like little quirky things that I have to keep my hands moving and shit like that. So I just want to make sure y'all don't hear the shuffling in the background. But yeah, now I ain't got no asthma though. Because if I had asthma, I definitely wouldn't be smoking shit. But I am super proud of you. You already know how I feel. I think everything was detailed from the stitching to the color patterns to even the models wearing the pieces. They gave face. The music was lit. The ambiance was great. Thank you again for having us so much. I want us to kind of get a little sneak peek because one of the pictures that I posted actually has the black sequence jacket that you have in the background. So I know you were trying to give us a quick overview, but maybe you can go ahead and give us another little quick flash. People can figure out where to find you, and we will get you a website and so that people can give you like personal orders and stuff because we need that ASAP.
Right now, but I don't know how to put this camera, so I'm gonna have to do the hood way.
Okay, no problem. You good. Oh, love it. That was one of my favorite pieces. That's one of the ones that came out with the snow mask and the guy had it on. Or did the girl have that one?
It was a girl who had
the guy had this one.
The guy had that black one on, but the other one was like more of a colorful sequence.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the female had the colorful one. Thank you.
Okay, well, I also want them to know he does great lives. He's on Instagram. He's very interactive. we definitely just showed somebody just asked if you could show some more samples, but we definitely just showed 2. If you want to see more, check. I cannot wait to get the photos from the fashion show and to see all of that. I'm sure you're definitely going to post it. I look forward to seeing it. So again, you said they can find you at.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I wish we had more, but my stuff is still in my garment bag. You know, I didn't unpack my clothes since Sunday. I was so drained. I didn't unpack nothing. So today is my first time unpacking stuff, maybe like 2 hours ago.
And that's okay.
And that's cool.
I got these 2 out for the background, but you can find more on my Instagram. But go ahead, Lucky. I'm sorry.
And just so the ladies know, because somebody was on my live and they asked, I was just like, he's straight. He is single. He is single and straight, y'all. Okay, Jacquees, he can't sing, but he could put you together something and dick you down real good, probably. You know what I'm saying? I said probably. I don't know personally.
Yeah, hold on. So they asked was I gay? What they said?
I mean, you think a fashion designer?
They asked if you was gay, but they kind of asked if you was straight. Because most it's just we talked about this on our episode that we did on my YouTube channel about being straight in the industry and everything like that. So you already know that comes with it. People gonna ask. So again, great having you on. Everybody, make sure y'all check out For in Labor, and that's FOREIGNLABUR. Yes, up on the board. Check him out. Dance Maddox. Great having you on. Don't leave just yet because we gotta make sure we still have you in here grooving with our mix. But T Gray, where can they find? Oh, what you? Go ahead. You're muted.
I think
you're muted.
They might have died.
They died, boo. We can't hear you now.
Did somebody call you or text
somebody
you?
Calling you?
That's what happened.
Yeah.
Just hop out and come right back in.
Yeah, refresh and come back in.
Yeah, real quick.
Oh yeah, that look, Pete said he got a call. I said, Pete, I keep calling you that.
They calling me.
Yeah, but I can't even tell you if it was the red was my favorite piece. T Gray, what was your favorite piece?
The black trench with the reflective mirrors down the arms.
I would
wear that any day of the week. I wouldn't care if it was 80 degrees outside. I would put that shit on with some boots.
We can hear you now.
Yeah, my cousin was calling me like 3 times. Probably something important, so I'm calling her back. But anyway,
can I get a reflective bustier?
Ladies,
personal request.
That
are you hearing us?
I am not gay. All right. Nothing wrong with gay people, but it's a stigma, right? That a lot of most men or designers are gays. I'm like, men who make your clothes are seamstress and they're not gay. Like. I mean, that has nothing to do with sexuality. That has something to do with skill. Yeah. But it's a thing that we think about, whatever. Because, maybe dudes should get more into fashion because women truly dig dudes who know how to put this stuff together.
Indeed. Indeed, we do.
And we get dressed for men, for women. As men, we get dressed for women, to be honest with you. So, yeah. I'm not gay. I would dick somebody down, but that's a different story.
And look, you need to have you on Sex Talk with T Gray. That's a Sex Talk with T Gray.
Ain't he got them muscles, ladies? Ain't he got them muscles? Because he was flexing for us the other night. I was like, come on, Lord.
I know you want to.
I'm fat now, y'all. I'm fat now.
He be in the gym every day. He be bugging. Anyway. That's because he wants y'all to see he's trying to be modest.
Pink and blue hounds.
T Gray said she put on a reflective bustier top, and I kind of agree with her. I would want to go with my sneakers any day. I would definitely need a bustier, and I ain't got no boobs, so you really.
I'm just saying, can a sister get a reflective bustier? Because that's the time of life I'm in that I want my titties up.
But see, I ain't gonna hold you. I never done one before in my life.
But no, let me tell you what though. Those reflective shorts. Okay, same material. make that into a bustier, hook me with that black trench with the mirrors on the side. It's over. I'm getting all the young niggas. I'm getting all the old niggas and all the niggas in the middle. I swear to God. All I need, I got the boots. Fuck the trench with the reflective shorts. Give me a bustier that's also reflective.
I had no idea she was like this. I thought she was all quiet.
You look exactly because you sitting there hugging her. You ain't know she had a sex talk show and she's a sex pro.
She's a sex expert.
She's a sex expert.
Let me ask you a question. How old are you?
I'm
you can't ask that question on air, bro. You gotta wait till
I'm 39.
No, why ask that question? Because if you was young and you look old and they put me in court, they're gonna ask me why you ain't ask her age. Only we think this dumbass myth that don't ask a woman her age. You better ask her age because you better ask me. You go to jail.
You better. So you know that she came in with you can't get up out of me, little boy. You better ask me.
Look, R. Kelly. R. Kelly knew their ages, but let's just say he didn't ask them. It don't count. You're still going to jail.
Yes.
This is a lie.
I ain't going to
I want to be on the show when you have him on because I just want to be there. Look, I'm going to be in the audience and listening. Like,
Maddox, you want to come on my show and talk about some sex and fashion?
Listen. I got you.
Yeah.
I always wanted to dick somebody down wearing one of my coats. That'd be fine.
Let me tell you something, boy. And you should. As you should. But I've had a designer on, but years ago, like my very first season. And I always like to ask people in their own business, what is it they like to bring into the bedroom? Like I've had DJs on, Stiletto hasn't been, but I've had DJs on. So I always ask, what's in your playlist? And so when designers are on, I want to know, what would you like to see in the bedroom? What would you want to wear? What would you want your woman to wear? So I want you to think about it, hold on to it. And when you come on my show, that's what we're going to start.
It's been here. Like,
I know you already got it.
It's been here.
We got to go. I know. So I'm going to get your book. Okay, and we're gonna talk about it and what that means and what it really means and how we can bring that back. Like, because people don't do the sexy lingerie anymore. Old school used to do the silk pajamas and shit like that. Like, people don't do that. People wear their silk pajamas out at the nightclub, and it's not to entice.
Listen, watch this, right?
We're gonna talk about that. Wait, hold it, Maddox, because I know. Look, don't get them started because this is a conversation.
No, I ain't. Right now I'm about to leave, but I was saying before I go. All you gotta do, man, is get a girl with an oversized t-shirt. You tie it up in the back like this, and you pull that shit up. Rock it out. That's it, man. Pull that.
What's the noise? How the noise go? How the noise?
Rock it out.
Okay.
And you gotta pull titties over the top of her shirt. If she's fat, I don't want to see the belly so much, so you gotta pull the titties outside the neck of the shirt. So it looks presentable.
No, but it make your titties look fantastic.
Like, thank you. So you get it.
Put a little slit in the top of the shirt and let them flap. I know, because I ain't really got no titties, but doing it like that make them look fan-fucking-tastic.
I don't try that. I don't got no titties.
No, wait a minute. Here.
Totally would love me to take the show late night program.
We going into the grade.
Hold on, we crossed that 10-minute mark, and that 10-minute mark, it was like, that 10 o'clock mark, it was like, oh, we have
flag on the field. What's
He's so smart.
Pineapples. But go ahead, Maddox. Have a great one. I guess thank you for it was great having you on. And we'll see you again soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Later.
Stiletto.
Yes.
Stiletto, you're gonna take us out for a mix. But before we get into that, T Gray, tell them where they can find you. Tell them about the next episode, anything you got going on, up and coming.
So you all can find me at Sex Talk with T Gray. One of my shows is moving, you guys. So Conversations with Comedians is moving to Mondays, 6 p.m. on RIP Radio. Super excited about the move and the growth and what we're about to do. Fantastic show coming up, you guys. Tuesday, you'll see me right here on WEMS Radio, 9 p.m. live. We're going to have a little sex talk. Fantastic guests lined up. If you want some merch, you want to see what's going on with your girl, www.sextalkwithtgray.com. Also hop in there for your sex advice as well.
Oh, I'm loving all of this. Okay.
And if you hop in my reels, you will see a bit of the footage from the fashion show that he had. I have a lot of the footage of the second look. I know Lucky had a lot of footage in her reel from the first look. So make sure you guys chop into both of them and see everything that Maddox has going on and what he's
20
doing.
different, 20 different. That's 40
It was
pieces.
phenomenal.
40
Definitely
pieces,
dope.
hand stitched, handcraft, dope ass show, dope ass designer. Super proud of you, Maddox. Keep doing it, doing what you're doing. But y'all make sure y'all check out my latest episode, Single as Fuck. I relaunched it because I realized that I didn't publish it the first time properly. So I had to republish it again. Make sure y'all check that out. I have some great things brewing too that I'm not gonna tell you all about just yet because I gotta figure out my speech first for this convention. But yeah, check out all those episodes. Shout out to Maddox again and DJ Stiletto. Are you ready to take us out? Oh, y'all make sure y'all join us back here next Wednesday. I almost forgot to bring y'all back to us. Make sure you come back here next Wednesday live at 9 p.m. on your YouTube, your Twitch, or even WEMS Radio. There's no reason why you cannot find us because we are everywhere. Okay, people? Yes. And 7 on demand, Roku channel. Next Wednesday, we'll be back. See you all next week. Voila. Go ahead and take us out.
Friday, I have a shout out Shantae. She's having a birthday party, D Valley style, P Valley style. You know what it is. And Saturday, I'm just added to a go-go show that is in West Virginia with high quality bands. It's gonna be dope, Mardi Gras theme and all that. And I got a lot of big stuff coming up, so I'm starting to line everything up now. This month is a big month for DJ Stiletto, so stay tuned. And on that note,
Find me a Kendall Jenner, I be a gentleman to her. Gotcha. Give me a Jordan, now she never gon' finish it.
oh look.
Bye. On fire, baby, get it out, sit. That body, baby, on Sunday. You should model, girl, in your birthday. Bye. On fire, baby, get it out, sit. That body, baby, on Sunday. I walk by you, get ready to look good.
Pause.
Shawty make that ass clap, she don't need no clothes. High fashion, like gold, y'all. G-Wagon, or the Rover. I put some ice on you.
Again,
I know I gotta keep
this is Illastr8 Radio. I'm DJ Stiletto. Shout out Lucky. Shout out T-Gray. You know what it is. Each and every Wednesday, we'll see you back here, 9 to 10. Peace and blessings. Good night.
Is it okay if I call you my product, baby? I ain't no player, I just got a lot of faith. But let me tell you, I like you a lot, baby. I want to start at the top and the bottom, baby. Now you want to shoot with the red at the bottom,
yeah.
You know I like
Good night.
I was born by the river. I was shaking that ass, bending over, popping pussy. I was making that cash.